Sharlene with the Volusia County Public Library System at the Ormond Beach Regional Branch. Today, I am going to show you how to create a card for any occasion using just a few items. The items you will need: cardstock, printer paper. You also need some markers in any colors that you prefer as well. You need a pencil, a ruler, some scissors, some glue. I chose both the liquid glue and glue stick, and I will tell you why as the process goes along. And you also need some decorations. For my decoration, I'm going to be using some glitter paper, and I'm also going to be using glitter pens. So now that we have all our materials, what I will begin by doing is creating the cover of the card. First, fold the construction paper in half. My preference is that my card has a rounded edge, so I cut it like this to get that result. You can cut however you like to suit your desired style and shape. And there you have it, the cover of your card. Now I start off with some decorations. I will use some glitter paper first. And I don't usually measure, but you can if you feel you need to. I usually do it free-handedly because I find it's easier for me that way. After adding my glitter paper, I will write on the card. This card is for Mother's Day, so I will be writing Happy Mother's Day. You can write whatever you like that will suit your purpose for your card. And here I have my finished cover. For the inside, you need regular colored paper. You can't use construction paper because it's going to be a little bit hard. So the regular paper is easier and better to move around. Okay. Again, I'm going to be folding my paper in half. I'm going to fold it in half again. And now I'm going to use my ruler to measure 9 by 9 centimeters square, because the paper that I'm going to start with has to be a square. After measuring your square, cut the extra edges off to produce 4 pieces of paper. When you're done with the first sheet, do this again with another sheet because you will need 7 of those 9 by 9 squares. When you're done cutting, you will have 8 pieces total, so you will need to set one aside. You're going to take your first piece of paper and you are going to move from a square to a triangle. And you do that by taking one end and folding it so that it meets the end across from it. So, one more time, we're going to fold it across. You're going to do this until all of your papers become little triangles. Okay, you have your triangles. You are now going to create a little heart from this. How you create your art is you take your pencil and you start by making a half circle close to the top of your triangle. It should look like this. So we moved from a square to a triangle, and now we're making a half a circle on our triangle, just like this. Right. Once you have completed this for all 7 pieces of paper, you can now go ahead and cut along the lines of your half circle. So you will take your triangle and you'll cut along the line of your half circle. All right. Now that you have cut along your half circle, the next step is to unfold your triangle and see what you have. You unfold your triangle and now you have a flower. Okay, now with this, you may choose to leave it plain, but I like to decorate. So I'm going to decorate my flowers a little bit. For this, I'm going to use some colored markers, and I chose green and orange for today's project because I think it gives a nice little contrast and a real look to my flowers. And I'm also going to add a little gold on it as well. Okay. Before we start decorating, we have to remove one of the petals from our flower. To do this, just choose one of the little triangles that you have folded, and it doesn't have to be a special one, it's any one. Just choose one of them and remove it with your scissors. The first color I will use is orange. I will use it to mark off the edges of each triangular petal like this. I will not decorate one of the petals, and I'll tell you why later. After orange, I will add some green halfway through the middle of each petal. It will give it a contrast to the paper and makes my flowers look real. To top it off, I will use my gold glitter pen to add some sparkle. Pretty, isn't it? And you can decorate however you like. Alright, now for why I did not decorate one of the petals on the flowers. Did not decorate it because I'm going to use it to close the flowers up. To close each of my flower, I'm going to apply some glue to the blank petal and then place the closest petal on top of it like this. Once I'm done closing all my petals, I'm going to fold each flower flat. Make sure that you fold on the crease where you glued your petals together. Now, here comes the fancy part. Okay, so you're going to take 3 first. And for this part, I am going to use liquid glue because I feel like the liquid glue would hold it a little bit firmer than the glue stick. All right, now you put your first flowers so that the point is facing towards you and the petals are facing away from you. Now you are going to apply some glue to the tip, just to the tip of the corner petals. Just a little bit of glue. You don't need a lot for this project. Now you apply, and then you're going to find one of the triangles or one of the petals, and you are just going to paste it onto that one. And then you repeat for the next. Okay. Now, to move from here, you are going to dot some glue on the 3 top petals. And with that, you are going to take another flower and make sure the point is turning towards you and the petals are turning away from you, and you are going to match this new flower to the top of the one with the glue on it. Okay, now you are going to repeat the first action you did. Dot a little bit of glue on the 2 corners. And you are going to put another flower, just 1 petal on that one that you have your glue, and same for the other side. And then you are going to repeat the second action you took. So you're going to dot a little bit of glue on the 3 top petals, and you're going to make sure the pointy section is towards you and the petals all match. I'm going to press it down a little bit, make sure that it dries. Okay, give it a moment. After it has dried, then you are going to take your card, the cover of your card that you make, because we are going to put a surprise in the middle of this card. You're going to take the cover of your card, you're going to open it out, and you are going to glue your flower facing, the petals facing to the right side. The part that you have cut out, the part where there is no petals, is gonna be facing to the corner, the inside corner of your card. All right? Make sure you have it all lined up in the position where you want it to be, and then you are going to simply turn it over, add a little glue to the tip of the 2 edge petals, and then you are going to glue it in. Press it down, press, press, press. You're going to put a little dot of glue on top, just at these 2 petals, the same ones you glued to the bottom. And then you're going to close your card, press, 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 press. Set it aside, let it dry for a little bit, and then this is what the inside of your card should look like. So once it is dried, you can open it, and all your little blooming flowers will open. So when you are done working and your card is all dried, this is going to be your finished product. When you gift someone this card and they open it, this is going to be their surprise, and it's your creation. Thank you so much for joining me today. You can also go to the volusialibrary.org under databases and go to Creative Bug, for other useful how-to projects. Have a great day. Bye.